Recently, SpeTool sent me these awesome 24-inch panel clamps to put to the test in my shop. Now, if you're like me, you probably think nice packing is a good indicator of a quality product. Well, I'm hoping that's the case here because this packaging will help these clamps survive a Martian re-entry and landing. First, we'll yank the quick release pins on both sides of the clamps and then remove the top parallel bar. And from here, we'll install the pressure blocks using the included washers and screws. Believe it or not, that's the extent of the assembly. So let's glue something up. I went ahead and prepped some wood for a small cutting board before recording this video. Before I get started, I want to make sure these are spaced appropriately, so I'm going to do a dry run first just to get everything dialed in. If you've seen my past videos, you'll know that I almost always do dry runs first. Wood glue doesn't take much time to set up, so it's best to make sure everything is in its place before you apply the glue. I gotta say, ease of use, A+. There is one thing that I will note. In the directions, it does say you can put a couple of shims or spacers or anything in between your workpiece and these pins. What I am going to use are these plastic standoffs I yanked off my parallel clamps. And I'll show you a fun little trick. We'll get that in there like that. With these plastic standoffs in place, now there's no real risk of these pins leaving any sort of indent on your workpiece. This is because the pressure is more evenly distributed across the face of the plastic standoff. But let's do it for real this time. Again, if you've seen my past videos, you'll know that I like to apply glue to both faces of each piece. Now, it is debatable, but I do find that it makes for a tighter bond in the end. Here I'm going through the exact same motions that I did with my dry run, but now with a heightened confidence that everything's in place. With these clamps being uniquely designed to apply pressure from 4 angles, I could rest assured that this board is going to be completely flat when I pull it out of the clamps. Eager to see if that's the case, I simply reverse the process and begin disconnecting everything. These clamps are coated with a special glue-resistant coating, making cleanup very minimal or even non-existent. Which is glorious, by the way, in case you're wondering. Now, I haven't done this yet, but you can install French cleats on these clamps to stow them on your wall when they're not in use. I think it's really important to note how flat this panel turned out and how tight the glue lines are. Thanks for watching. SpeTool.